All right, everybody, good evening. It was a great night for a Studying Brew, and we'd like to say thank you for being on here tonight. My name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs all the back office over at KonaButterflyz, but you're not here for me, you're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, Series 65, Series 7. She's the diva of blonde, but she's also the diva of security. She's going to help you get your license too, so that way you too can strut hard this summer with that investment license. And boy, can we not wait for you to get that thing done, because it is going to be a hot summer of writing up investment.
Yes, it will be.
Because you are going to be writing up investments left and right, because there are some 401ks that need to be rolled over. There are some families that need to be helped, and you're just the person to do it. And because you've never been more committed, because you're here on a beautiful Monday evening.
Yes.
And you're about ready to get your study on.
Yeah.
Tonight, we are going to have KonaCatchphrase. We're going to play this game called KonaCatchphrase, where we teach those test-taking techniques in a fun little game that we like to play. But first, let's catch up over the weekend. How'd it go? It went great. We had a great weekend.
Yes, we did.
We got a lot of work done.
Yes.
I'm just going to warn all our 63ers in our member area. I'm going to be dropping like serious amount of videos into your email box for the SIE and the 6. You guys are going to get them too. And the Series 26, like everybody's going to get them pretty much, except for the 65. Oh no, they are too.
No,
Everybody's going to get these like massive load of like videos dropping for the Series 63. But the cool thing, the videos that we're dropping are small, short videos that'll help with different exams. And that's why we're doing it this way. So when I put them in there, you look and see if it applies to your exam, because Brandy's actually going to be putting some stuff that's 63, and she'll also include like this is a crossover into the SIE or the 6 or whatever. So we're going to have a bunch of little videos that are going to be dropping into your email boxes. And then when we finally get them all out, we'll be unveiling brand new 21-day plans, brand new course material layout. It's all coming this summer. So there's a lot of work that had to be done. So this is just going to be like stage one of the many video drops that we've been working on all year.
I did tease the 63ers today, and I told them that might have a brand new 21-day plan on Friday.
You might actually have a brand new SIE study guide this summer.
You will. You have to. No, you have to. You have to.
All right. But we had a lot of great stuff. We had our kids just did their choir last performance of the year. It was pretty awesome. They did great. And so we were volunteering for that.
Yes.
And then while we were doing that, we learned that there's an evacuation order right behind our house because there was a brush fire out of control.
Yes.
So nothing like being miles away from your house when there's an evacuation order.
Guys, I was on this app that's like, I think it's just for Cal Fire down here. And literally it's like, check. That's what I was doing during the thing.
But good news, there's no wind, there's high humidity, and they already got it to where we can be safely at our house and no worries of it spreading to our house. So we're glad to be here, just blessed, because tonight we got a great one. So let's go ahead and kick it off. We had a great one with the members last night. We're talking about all the little things that help you study to get that retention, get all that, get to that next level. All the little things that a lot of people don't, take into consideration. We already had some students already write us like, I've never thought about putting my why down like that, and did even a journal post about why are you doing this? Why are you pushing yourself? Why are you just reconnecting? Why do you want to do what you're doing?
Guys, the deep rooted real reason.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we say things like, that's why I want to do it, but we don't feel it.
Yeah, feel it in your heart.
Sometimes it just means you got to do something for yourself. You know what I mean? And
there's nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Maybe it's a confidence thing. Maybe you never been told, that you could ever do anything of any significance. And this is your way of proving to yourself, first and foremost, that you can do something that you put your mind to. And, that's what you want to do it. Maybe it is for your kids. I don't know. Maybe it is for that promotion, but we really examined why, and I always say this, so whatever it is that you want to put your mind to and whatever you want to do in life in general, you got to have a strong why, so much that when you think about it, it makes you cry. When you think about whatever it is that you want to do, it just makes tears come out of your eyes. That's how strong that why has to be.
Yes.
You know what I mean? When you lay yourself down to sleep, it's what you think about. And when you wake up in the morning, that's what you think about. It's your drive. And when you find that out, it really helps you stay focused on the things you really don't want to do.
Yep.
You really don't want to do. You know what I mean?
Positive
Yeah.
reinforcement.
Positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
And not positive, what do they call that? Positive toxicity.
Yeah, not toxic positive.
No. Living your life in a positive way, focusing on your blessings and not all your negatives, you know, all the what I don't have, and focusing on what you need to have or what you have, right? And what the things that you've been blessed with, you know, and the abilities you've been blessed with, and how much more you could push yourself and even bless even other people. It's amazing once you start focusing on those kinds of things and putting things into perspective, how much easier you can breathe.
Very true.
And how much easier you can get rid of that anxiety. All these little things you guys don't think about, but we gave it a lot to the members last night. So I would thank you guys for all being on there last night. If you want to be on those member sessions, like on the Evening Espresso, where we have those kinds of conversations, and then stay on afterwards for about a good hour talking to people and coaching them on stuff that they're having troubles with. And you could be like my girl Brandy, who already got some score raises on just doing some of the stuff she got coached in after the brew or after the Evening Espresso. We do all that, or on demand videos. We got our live sessions, all the stuff you just heard me talk about. You can be a member, join in and all that stuff. Get study guides for the SIE, the 6, the 63, the 26. The orientation replay explains it all. And we even have a Kona community with our Discord that just, you know, where you can get connected, ask questions, get really, you know, some of those things that you need answered. Man, I got some questions on my Q bank and I don't understand what the heck's going on here, Brandy.
That's right.
Or just putting it out there, and just somebody like Jamie who helps out over there, maybe you'll answer it. Or, you know, Blandine was great for answering all that stuff, you know, or, you know, Joanna.
Oh, yes.
Guys, this is what's awesome. Joanna's on here. I think, I'm pretty sure. This is what's awesome. She's our student. SIE 663 and MLO. Yeah. She passed all those exams with us. We don't even teach MLO.
No, we do not.
But do you know what we do teach? Test taking techniques.
Yes, we do.
She already had to take her CEs for the MLO. Didn't even study a little ounce. Not even a little bit.
Not even a little.
Not even a little bit.
A little.
She just went at it with the test taking techniques and passed it. That's what we're trying to teach you guys, and all the stuff that we have in our live sessions. We're trying to teach you into an exam taken, you know, master. So no matter if you got to take CEs and things that you aren't even studying with us, you can have that confidence to attack those multiple choice, you know, exams and just go at it like a pro. So if you want to join in all that, check out that link right there on the screen. Scan the QR code from my link tree or hit the link in the chat. Get involved. All those links are all those things to getting connected. All those things I just said are all in there that you can get. Just check it out. Also, my phone information is also in there. 866 Hey Kona. Give me a voicemail or a text, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Brandy is only on the Discord. We got live sessions tomorrow for the SIE, the 26 and the 6. SIE, we're going over math. That's what we're going to be doing in there tomorrow. It is a great day because math is one of those things that you guys think way too much about. And there's great little, you know, what do we want to say? Quick ways around the track?
Yeah, it's Kona math.
Kona math. You definitely want to be in there for that. 7 a.m. in Hawaii, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. in the Mountain, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. in the East. And then tomorrow we have the Series 26. We are going over investment companies.
That's it.
Investment companies.
Yes. Sorry.
Checking out my notes here, Brandy.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to change some stuff up that just went out. So if you just got the reminder in your email box, just know we're going only over one of those things that was put in there. Investment companies only. So we're going to go over that 9 a.m. in Hawaii, 12 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. in the East. And then we're going to do Series 6. We're going to be doing content recording again, alpha and beta. Not alpha beta, the grocery store, but alpha and beta.
Yes.
We'll be going over that tomorrow. It is one of those things that you see in the SIE.
Yep. Well,
you see in the 65. You see a little bit in the SIE.
Yeah.
But you see it in the 65.
Definitely the 6.
Definitely in the 6. You see it in the 7. I know you talk about it.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things that if you want, look, if you're studying the SIE, why not?
Yeah.
You can hear it. You can listen to it.
Yeah.
Get a little bit ahead of the curve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not required, but you know, why not? You're paying for it.
It is in the SIE study guide.
It is in the SIE study guide. So that's what we got going on tomorrow. We'll see you guys for that. If you're not following me, I wasn't going to talk about that just yet. We have the SIE live recording on Friday. Anyways, but if you're not following me on Instagram, it doesn't matter because I have not gotten a picture yet. I'm having communication here, but I just want to say that when their RVP contacts me and let me know that there was a correction in an exam.
Yeah.
What? Mm-hmm. Did you guys know this? That sometimes if you fail an exam, Prometric might FINRA will rescore. How does it go? So I don't mess this up. How does it work?
So I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know if they look at every exam that's been taken because it took about 2 months for this to come to light. But they just reviewed somebody's exam and said, hey, one of the questions that you got wrong was actually right. And that was enough to
get a pass notice.
That's right.
And that's right. We got a passer. Congratulations to Joyce. I'm having a hard time getting communication with her because she is so busy.
She is busy.
And this is how this worked. She called me on a Thursday before her kid's spring break and said, hey, I'm going to sign up. I only have a week because my husband's going to take the whole week off with the kids.
Right.
And I'm relieved of all mom duties for a week.
Yes.
I want to study the whole entire week with you guys. I'm going to send them away.
Yeah.
Do you think I can pass? And I was like, yeah, all things are possible with God. Guys, by the way, if you ever ask me, is it possible? I'm going to give you the same exact answer.
Yes.
Of course, everything's possible.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
Yes.
Right? So that's exactly what I said. And she said, great. And then she goes, all right, I scheduled my exam for Saturday of next week. And I said, all right, let's get to work. And literally it was like every day accountability. Yeah, she was asking me, sending me stuff. This is what I'm like, this is what you got to get done today. This is what you got to get done today. Like nonstop. Like I don't recommend this to people because it would break most people in half. It's pretty intense. And I told her that it's going to be very intense. If you're signing up for it, let's go. And she did. She went, took the exam on Saturday, but she was told that she failed by 1.
Yes, 69%, guys.
69 came that close. And then she was like, okay, well, I'll try during the summer when I have more time. And then she's like, okay. So then we didn't hear anything. And then, literally RVP called and said, hey, I just want you to know that FINRA rescored it. Let her know that she passed the exam and thanks a lot.
Yeah, the RVP sent me a picture, like a screenshot of the email. And I was like, wait, this happens?
So
like,
Brandy literally had to go on to
I scoured the internet. I'm like, nobody is talking about FINRA rescoring things.
She actually had to phone call Primerica's vice president of licensing and say, could you check on this and run the numbers?
And he was like, it happens.
That's legit.
I was like, right on.
And he goes, okay, Brandy, can I go back to playing golf?
I know.
You're like, yes, go back to playing golf. But congratulations to Joyce on passing that. And I'll see if I can get a picture up and I'll add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame. All right, now that we got that out of the business, look, guys, you never know. So if you think you might have failed, keep your head up and don't stop because you never know. They might have rescored it and call you back.
Yep.
Call you right back to the majors and say it's time to get back in the game.
I want to know what question.
So that's pretty awesome.
Yes.
So let's get to it. Let's play the Kona catchphrase. Let's get those test taking techniques. Let's give all the people what they showed up for. Let's get the lesson going. If you've never played the Kona catchphrase, it's simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read the answers and the questions. And what all you need to do in the chat is just identify what those key words you think are in the answers and in the question that will help lead to a correct answer. Guys, I know this sounds like, what you're going to do is you're going to watch me read these out and you're going to see if there's anything that you can tell that are tails to what the answer might be before you even see the question.
Yep.
We're going to try to get some of these right before we even see the question.
Yep.
Look for patterns. Look for Mona. Look for all those techniques we taught in our workshop this last Saturday. Shout out to everybody that was there. All those little things we teach. We'll see if you guys can master it. And you too can be like Joanna and pass your MLOCEs without studying for it.
Yep.
Or pass like Josie, who didn't even study for Series 26, only cracked the book once and passed the Series 26 in 1 week.
That's very true.
Or be like Ryan, who couldn't get through all the Kaplan and never scored higher than a 60%. Because he's got dyslexia and he passed his SIE and a Series 6 all based on techniques.
Just saying.
I could go on and on with this, guys. I could go on and on. But let's do this. Let's go.
Got you easy on this one.
All right. D, unsystematic risk. C, systematic risk. B, purchasing power risk. A, market risk. All right. What do we see there? What's the obvious?
That's right. These two are opposite. That's for sure. Purchasing power. Okay. Anything like thing else that just sounds good? A and C are similar. Ooh.
Yes. Yes.
These are similar. Some might even say the same.
Well, I could see something there, but I don't know if anybody's calling it out yet. C is a double dip.
Well, it is a double dip, but if you got two answers that are the same.
Oh, that's true. That's not a true double dip. That means that C is eliminated. So then we're left with D.
Yeah, so that's exactly it, guys. If C and D are opposite and A and C are the same thing, that crosses off each other. A and C can't cancel each other out because they're both the same thing. I can't pick one of those, right?
If you didn't know that market risk and systematic risk were same, I would be writing that down on my paper.
Well,
or similar.
And let's think about this, right? What do we call it when we invest? I'm invested in the market.
Right.
How is the markets doing today, right? Doesn't that sound like a system?
Yes.
So even if you didn't study that, market and system is the same thing.
And if you didn't know that, now you do, and I would write that down.
Exactly.
You haven't seen the question yet, and you could get this answer right.
Exactly.
Let's see. There's the diversification of a stock portfolio reduces. What are the keywords in there? We already know what the answer is going to be, right? So what are the keywords in that question if you were needing to check this? See if you were right. What are the big words in the question? Anytime now. And go.
And there we go.
There we go.
That's a good one.
How did you get it?
And there's one more. There's one more towards the end. Keep going. There you go.
Crofty already took off the stress of spelling the big word out for you guys.
That's right. So we think it's pretty much D, right? Andy. Right.
There we go.
Like that.
Check and check.
Beep, boom, boom.
See, look at that. The answer, you already knew it, and then all you were doing was checking your work with the question. Isn't that the opposite of what you were taught in school?
You're just confirming.
You're just confirming the right answer with the question.
Yeah. Here.
That's bananas.
Yeah.
All right. D, inter vivos trust. C, revocable trust. B, remainder trust. A, testamentary trust. Testamentary trust. Is that a new metal band? Testamentary.
That's funny. Testamentary. Yeah.
It's the follow-up to Testament.
Never heard of A and B.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I don't know.
I've never heard of B.
Making people scratch their heads. They're all like, wait, did I not?
No, I've never heard of B.
C, take away.
Why?
I don't know. They just said take away. Made a bold statement and said little else.
Yes. Not familiar with A and B. Inter vivos.
Inter vivos.
Does not sound like in life.
It is. It's a fancy way of saying that. Someone would say it's probably Latin.
Yep. And revocable means you could take it back.
Testamentary, last will.
Revoke it. So I could take it back. I'm going to revoke your rights, right?
Crofty saying testamentary, last will.
You mean like maybe the last
will and testament?
That would be rights. The last will and testament.
I don't know why I get like that priestly look, when a priest shows up.
I know, right? Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Those were very good.
A trust that comes into effect upon the death of the truster is called a
bum bum bum.
Dun 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 dun.
Look at that. Look at that.
I know they're all putting the answer, but not the keywords.
But let's
trust
this. But
death of a truster
upon the death, right? The effect
upon the death.
Guys, did you know that when we started this question out, everybody said, "I've never heard of A."
Right.
I never heard of A.
But you know what Croft did? He probably didn't think about it, and he just said, "You know what? That's kind of like last will and testament, probably."
We've all heard of that.
Probably did the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost as he said it.
Right. But do you guys see what we just did there? That
did the Trinity real quick. So
awesome.
I'm going to go with that.
Yes.
And there you go.
There you go. That was awesome. Look, stop thinking about what you don't know. Just look at the words you do know.
Right.
Take it out of security. I think I said that. Didn't I say that right here? Yes. Not always security's vocabulary.
Yes. Yes. Especially if you're a little gray in the hair and a little long in the tooth. Don't forget all the things you've learned on this world.
Yes.
Put them to use.
Yes.
D, a customer service representative convinces his wife to buy a security based on inside information he was told at the office. C, a broker communicates insider information to a friend at another brokerage who does nothing with the information. B, a broker who has acquired inside information on a stock sells his shares 3 days later. A, secretary buys a security based on an insider information overheard by her boss prior to a meeting. All right. Buys security acquired insider information. Yeah, someone put not in trouble, right? There's some in there that are not in trouble. Communicates. Jamie says who is and who isn't in trouble.
I like that.
Convinces. Stock
Stock
sells.
sells. Hold on. Okay.
C, does nothing.
I mean, you said it's so metal too.
Nothing.
All right.
Yeah.
And then buy securities, right? Okay. So is there anything that stands out? I mean,
there's a lot there.
I mean, we circled the keywords. We all know that every answer involved inside.
So you're looking for a pattern at this point, or
he is different. Exactly.
Yes.
A pattern. You mean they like Jamie put in the chat, which one's not in trouble, right? Maybe, perhaps.
If you do nothing, I mean, literally, if you have kids, what's the first thing you say when who broke that vase? I didn't do it. I did nothing. Right.
Right.
I did nothing, because that's a sure way to be innocent of something.
Right.
Do nothing.
And if you guys look, check this out. Buys the security, sells his stock, and convinces his wife to buy a security. And C is different because it's the only one where we do nothing.
Exactly. According to insider trading laws, which of the following does not constitute an illegal act? If you did nothing, why would that be illegal?
Not constitute.
Yes, the keywords. Does not constitute and an illegal act.
Right.
There you go. By the way, if you guys are loving this, know that there's always replays available on my Facebook, Discord, Instagram, and where else did I forget? YouTube.
Yes.
I will have them out later.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
You can copy the link and they're public. So
we're in a lot of places.
Yes. All right, here we go. D, the investor will have to pay a surrender fee. C, the compliance officer and the representative will have to rescind any bonus from the annuity. B, the Internal Revenue Code will assume all fees for the bonus annuity that would have been paid by the investor. A, the surrender period will be moved up to accommodate the investor. Rescind, Jason Croft said. Surrender, does nothing. Oh, that was the other one. Surrender fee, remind bonus, assume. What was the other stuff?
Let's see, moved up.
All fees moved up, accommodate.
Assume all fees.
Assume
and then
fees.
rescind the bonus.
Surrender fees, assume all fee.
Do I have anything from the? I mean,
is there anything else we're looking for?
Now we can look. There's not an obvious.
Would have.
We'll have to pay.
Is there any patterns we're seeing here?
The opposite to me is.
Oh, C has and.
The opposite to me isn't that obvious, but it's there because it says the surrender period will be moved up to accommodate, or the investor will pay the surrender fee. Does that make does that make sense? So to me, there's a lot of words happening with B and C. So I like the fact that A and D are kind of opposite of each other. Kinda. It's a stretch, but it's like the most connected.
A lot of shoe leather to get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
If the investor cannot wait for the length of the surrender period to get his investment back from an annuity, what happens? If the investor cannot wait for the length of the surrender period to get his investment back from an annuity,
Words in the question. Words
what happens?
Words.
What are the
Cannot
words?
wait. There you go.
Cannot wait. Cannot wait 1 minute more.
And exactly.
A lot of answers, but not a lot of keywords from the question.
There's enough, I guess. Cannot wait.
Surrender
And
period.
guys, if you're, can I say this real quick? There's a surrender period for a reason. So why would it be moved to accommodate the investor? Right? Makes sense. Who's the Internal Revenue Code? I've heard of the Internal Revenue Service, but the IRC not. And then why are they the ones that are assuming all the fees if this person's breaking their contract? That makes no sense. And then the compliance officer, again, what's the compliance officer and the rep having to do with taking back the bonus? Nothing. So what's the most basic, super simple answer?
The surrender fee.
You're going to take money from during the surrender period. You got to pay the surrender fee.
If you're going to take money out before you were supposed to, you have violated the contract and there's going to be a fee for that.
I mean, we don't even need to be in. There you go. A and D are simpler. And I think that that's probably what I was getting at. Like those being the most connected or the most opposite, they were the most simple.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, here we go. D, the currency will weaken in the future. C, you can buy that currency for 70 cents today. The currency will strengthen in the future as you exchange the currency for 70 cents at an unspecified future date. 0.70. Should I do the, or is it just 70 cents?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Can I say this, guys? As you guys are writing this, writing your answers.
Change currency, strengthen and weaken.
I didn't even notice
The
that
70s.
B and C were off. I mean, B and D were opposite.
Weaken and strengthen future date.
Future date. Thank you. That was what I was looking for. Future date.
Look at Brandy on top of her game.
Because
someone else probably said it too.
Can I say this? We did say that B and D are opposite, right? Because one says strengthen and one says weaken, right? They also say that one says future date and one says today, right?
Yeah, one will strengthen in the future. The currency will weaken in the future.
Right.
Then the exchange rate of the currency at a specified future date.
Right. And then C says,
oh yeah, and then C is today.
Right. Okay, you guys ready?
If the spot rate for a given currency is 65 cents and the forward rate for the same currency is 70 cents, which of the following is true? Ooh. People love these. All of them are future, but C.
Spot rate, forward rate.
For the same currency, which is true.
What is your... Sorry, guys. I'm covering it for a second. There you go. There you go. There you go. Right? I said, no way. So I was telling somebody earlier today, I'm like, I just told this person, I said, it is this simple. So why in the world am I going to fight anything? What's another word for saying forward?
Future.
Future. Didn't we say the forward rate for the same currency is 70? Didn't it say you can exchange that? Do we buy? I mean, I guess we can buy currency, but that's not what's happening here. It's not talking about buying currency. It's talking about your rates of exchange. That's what it's talking about. If they were talking about buying currency, it would say this, the price of this currency, not the rates of this currency. Does that make sense, guys? So think of it that way. The rate.
It's a good point, Brandy.
Thank you. It's like I've done this before.
It's like you have. D, expansion and contraction. C, expansion, peak. B, expansion, trough. A, contraction, expansion. I feel like you covered some words.
I did, because I was trying to get to this question. I was trying to get to this answer without securities knowledge.
EPCT.
Does that make sense, guys? I was trying to get to this without securities knowledge. In fact, you guys, one of the things that I want you guys to know is that all these questions could be answered without any securities knowledge.
Dan says up, down, up, down. So he said peak, contradiction.
Sounds like labor pains.
ADT, AD, words flipped, and CD, opposite.
So
sounds like labor pains.
Let's look at A. Can I contract then expand with, I mean, you guys obviously see the word trough and peak in there, right? So can I contract then expand without having a middle? No. Can I expand and hit a trough? Can I, like, I'm expanding and then I'm going to hit a trough? No, because I'm expanding, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I expand then hit a peak?
Yeah.
That sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Can I expand then contract? No.
No. You got to have some sort of transitional period.
Transitional period. Thank you. Doesn't that make sense? So then if I just looked at C and said, I have to expand, then I have to I'm going to hit a peak, then my answer will be C. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yep. You can only go so far before you just pop, you know?
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah. We should probably look at that rest of that stuff. What is the correct order of the economic flow of the business cycle? This is always people's hang up. People get hung up on this all the time.
Now, we did see somebody put in the chat, definitely have it memorized, which is awesome. But again, trying to get to the right answer without knowing the right answer. I think that was it. That was
free your mind.
That was the last one.
And the rest will follow.
That's right.
Guys, like I said, if you've been on the earth for a minute or just use your common sense, you can answer a lot of these questions without breaking the brain over like where is it on the content? You know, where did I go over that in the study guide and tripping out and freaking out? Guys, relax, breathe. Just look at the words that they're giving you. Some of the words are just another word for the same word.
Yeah.
And it couldn't be more, you know, of a red flag of like, pick me, pick me. It's like shooting flares up into the sky. And you're like, I don't know where that, I don't know where it's at. And it's like bright neon sign going, pick here.
Yes.
And you're like, nah, I'll pick the other one. Slow down. Just think about it. You got this. All right, everybody. That was our quick little bit tonight. We are so glad that you guys were on here. Remember, we got lots of those live techniques into our members area, and we go over that, you know, daily. Tomorrow we're going to go over math. We're going to show you the content on the math, but then Brandy's going to show you how it's applied, and then you can ask those questions in that for the SIE tomorrow. You definitely want to be a part of that. We'll be back for test taking techniques Tuesday, tomorrow night, same bat time, same bat channel for the Studying Brew. Until then, everybody, stay safe out there. Make sure to wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We super appreciate you. Don't forget to practice the Kona catchphrase in your next quiz. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Good night.